Me for a movie Biara once again about Pinax TV so. And then any reporter right here on this particular platform. Sir, multimedia which comprises of Joy TV, Adom TV, Joy FM, Hit FM, Hit FM, and so all the TV stations on the multimedia platform and decoder no. Mr. Kusichum there no. They have formally sued Ken Agyapong. Yesterday we gave you the news say they sued Ken Agyapong for saying certain things against their journalist Erastus Donko, which according to multimedia and their lawyers they are saying and some Ken Agyapong can life threatening because Ken Agyapong has been noted to be making similar statements in the past. Now anytime your back has say you being born no the next time the person is there. So sisi anomo yenhwe han Emma Ken Agyapong emfa na yeka say Ken Agyapong onyehwe the next day you better na say bibi ato akwa no they've taken a step further to report Ken Agyapong, sue him in court, also petition parliament say Ken Agyapong should be held accountable for his statement, and more also they've also reported Ken Agyapong to the police, and the police CI, that's a criminal investigating department, say they should investigate Ken Agyapong and if possibly arrest him. But far from that, and multimedia as answered the ensemble for Abetuja and some multimedia the Abetuja nina no air patches say Ken Agyapong and especially on Oman FM ne TV and no can say multimedia and Joy FM ne Adom FM 4 no omon nam no mojije bribe to the extent say NPP saying say we are not corrupt government, so we are not going to give you any money again. Into bribe and amodj from our politicians, NPP politicians in the past. No, faces can Emma Mubium. So according to Ken Agyapong, because of these things, no, Enunti Enama multimedia for Joy TV, Adom TV, ne Asempane, all the multimedia networks. Omunomode adrenaline esti was say Yema MPP abanwe inimente. So each and every time be a false reportage, things are enye. The president and decision may be kama ana ekoswa, they will never report on it. And obviously they brought about this whole Ejura thing, purporting and as saying say Kaka was part of the Face the Country protest. At the end of the day, no omo journalist Erastus Donko Oka say people twisted his words or took his words out of context. But at the end of the day, Ken Agyapong said, say, in someone who can and Ken Agyapong in the process vented out or said all of these things and then multimedia agents to DCU Ken Agyapong. Aside from that, and then in some Ken Agyapong in the first one statement, you can say or see omojije bribe no multimedia so many in general. In fact, Ken Agyapong can say omupini and friend he came to him your friend is saying Ken City Media ebe catch and say workers ni say they will let MPP bleed because MPP is not paying them or MPP is not giving bribe or MPP is not making them feel good. What journalists and people and all of us them are solid. MPP for more solid and multimedia workers no on betri Ken Agyapong so and no ena me no ka say no multimedia for asande asem akokota they are giving Ken Agyapong a warning say onimdiye ba or kasa onhwe na no left and right. They should make sure say in some can there's deep proof, because you can't come and spill or spit garbage or spill certain things which are not true. At the end of the day no also na kwa say oh fa ho edi. Except for what we are about to show you on the screens a rate if multimedia where this came from their lawyers. Our lawyers, no, they sent a strong warning to Ken Agyapong. It's on the screens. We'll be reading it to you. At the end of the day, you can follow. Now, Osha Hasi, statement on defamation claims by Ken Agyapong against Multimedia Limited CEO and Joy FM. We are solicitors for the above name and hold firm instructions to issue this statement in reaction to defamatory comments made on or about Friday, July 9, 2021 by Ken Agyapong on his Net 2 TV and broadcast virtually to the world. Our client takes a serious view of the outright falsehoods of wrongdoing, including unethical hack of saboteur, reporting against government, criminal blackmail, corruption, and warmongering. Into TSM multimedia for their two return parties in Japan, parties multimedia for no among the falsehood and a false report and but aside from that too or parties their dealings no as multimedia and DBR or more the among can send power government. They always want to sabotage NPP government and the president. Aside from that too, they are always blackmailing and promoting war in Ghana. And on their Tom rates Mr. Ken Agyapong. Also, our clients take notice that clips of the said statement are being circulated and republished, especially on social media. Our clients state the following unimpeachable facts: 1. That the reference to a meeting with the CEO of MGL, that's Multimedia Group Limited, is accurate only to the extent of a brief discussion over a petition against the move in 2017 to reduce transmission coverage radius of certain radio stations to 45 km or 45 kilometer. The petition delivered to and received by the sector ministry on May 11, 2018 was issued and signed by management of 10 radio stations including Ken City, Oman FM. A copy used in court on the subject is attached here too for the avoidance of doubt. 2. That the group of stations operating within 100 km coverage radii, fearing that devastating impact of threatened reduction to their established audience reach and investment made on strength of the existing frequency reach, felt out of context or out of courtesy that the said meeting he had with Mr. Ken Agyapong as chairman of Parliament's Communications Committee. 3. That it bears stressing that neither did the CEO of MGL step out of his known character and establish professional business conduct to discuss anything personal, such as separately, privately concerned Joy FM MGL as a business, and certainly never a word about his falsely alleged concerns of Esther. In some Omoka in this rate, as I met Omo Party say, Chris Chu, who is the CEO of MGL, he met Ken Agyapong, but that was way back in 2017, and it was even about radio stations are Omo frequency in Ebimbe. What man say be Oman FM 107.1, YFM 107.9. What is FM station you see 107.5. Because of that, Kamiako is creating distortion in a more frequency. So he only met Ken Agyapong to talk about that because Kamiako is a Ken City and a Ken City media organization and multimedia to is a media organization. But to say his workers are bleeding, they are not being paid well, and aside from that too, they want to take money from NPP, and the fact that NPP is not giving them these monies, they are going all the way to sabotage the government. According to multimedia, it is brutally false, and this is the statement which is coming from the lawyers. That neither Joy FM, MGL nor ECU ever made falsely alleged demand for money from government or MPP, and certainly not from any individual in government or the MPP for such purposes as alleged. In some more can say Ken Agyapong, in some more can say CEO no say o Piscania enye no cre. No multimedia staff or pay obiacha so Pisca. Okay. 5. That to the question in malicious projection of purported evidence of criminal culpability only because he ever saw some staff in Gabi Oche Dako's house. Management has become aware of the following instances: a meeting seeking an interview with then candidate Nana Addo Akufo-Addo ahead of the 2016 general elections. 2. An invitation by Mr. Ochedakun to a number of media personalities from various media houses in December 2019 for what was a normal interaction on governance, and an invitation to a number of staff to discuss the possibility of their joining Asasi Radio ahead of its commencement in 2020. It is Ken Agyapong Eka say Oko Gabi Ochedakun no hu. Your friend is saying multimedia workers be or na omo pana just piska near the identity. Omo say MPP for more muska, they will let them bleed. No, according to Ken Agyapong, no, in some kind, according to this rate free multimedia urban and short, because Ken Agyapong got to workers on the workers were only going to beg way back about 2016 elections. Before the 2016 elections, they wanted an interview with President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. That are not a candidate too. The next time we ewo Gabi Ochedakun fee, that is in 2019. Now omo ko akoye Gabi Ochedakun interview. 3. 2020 omuhu workers bi wasasi radio anagabi ochidaku fie no, it was only because number launch asasi no mo personalities and media personalities omobana grace occasion no. So that is what they've put in the paragraph after paragraph 5 no label I and III. 6. That in any case, the MGL, a world-class brand, has for over 2 decades established itself as a unique brand championing development and critical journalism. It endeavors always to operate in full compliance of the law. The constitutional dictates for media practice and follows best practices of journalism, which allows staff to exercise independence of thought and action and professionalism. Or part say multimedia, and they know what they are doing. They don't just go about and do anything which is not in line with the ethics of journalism. 7. But in fact, it is possible for hundreds of stars from diverse backgrounds and private interests working together to produce news and programs to be dictated to influence or to agree to his false allegation of a grand agenda against government, the NPP, and any entity or individual. Or say that in fact it is impossible for the hundreds of staff until or purchases and workers from Omoni Obiakasa. Nobody have said even a penny from Ken Agyapong. Our clients are seriously considering all the options at the law and caution against repetition and publication of those reckless and malicious falsehoods. And away if he or say be advised accordingly. Way if he law firm a year a partners at law ayenini chambers. So this is what is going on for in regards to Ken Agyapong multimedia case. No, across Masisi and the be doing there. It's like multimedia is not really happy based on the things and a thing of events are across. We will try to give you more updates as all of these various events unfold in our beloved country, Ghana.